Welcome to Gameplay Sessions Live. It is October 16th. It is Pokemon Legends Z slash dash whatever A launch day for the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, the first major Pokemon game to hit the Switch 2. And we also are dealing with the untimely loss of Dead or Alive creator Tomonobu Itagaki. We are going to play a little bit of Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate from the original Xbox. Maybe make an arcade run through that or so. And I am finally going to open up the Street Fighter 6 Series 2 Amiibo card booster packs that I've gotten, just haven't had an opportunity to open. But I am your host, BlueSwim. I've gotten way off track. It is a migraine day for me, so my brain is pretty much jelly at this point. Oh dear. And then I had technical issues with OBS on top of it. I am just... Yeah, I'm hazy, dude, but we are going to stream, and we are going to do an unboxing on this. I also got the Best Buy pre-order gamer mat for Pokemon Legends ZA. So we'll take a look at that. We'll unbox the game. We'll open the card packs. We'll play some Dead or Alive, and then we're gonna play some Pokemon. What a strange concept. Hey, Zero Tyrant, how you doing? Oh, the Game Gear. Let me tell you. I love the Game Gear, except for the fact that playing on the actual Game Gear hardware is such a pain in the ass. It's like I have literally do I have them right next to me? Yeah, I got them right next to me, as a matter of fact, on the shelf. Hold on just a second. I have 4 different Game Gears that I've gotten through thrift stores. Got one as a gift from somebody once. And, of course, my original Game Gear. And none of them work. None of them work. It is a pain in the ass because apparently, the capacitors need to be, like, recapped and stuff like that. And, I mean, there's kits out there. It's not, like, that dramatic of an issue, but you have to solder and do some modding and stuff like that. And it's just been kind of an inconvenience to do something like that. But what I have done is I got the Game Gear adapter for the Analog Pocket, which is basically like the Ultra Game Boy, if you will. I mean, it's got like a beautiful screen. I think it's an OLED screen, if I'm remembering correctly. It's got like 4 face buttons, shoulder buttons. It plays Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. You can also buy adapters, like I said, for the Game Gear. I think there's also like a TurboGrafx adapter for that as well. Really neat handheld. I haven't had much of an opportunity to sit down with it lately, but I did charge it up a few days ago, so I am in good position to do that. But let me tell you, as far as Game Gear games go, the one that, but there's several that really stick out to me, but I don't hear many people talking about it. Definitely one that I've always enjoyed is, surprisingly, VR Troopers. The, Power Rangers-esque, I keep forgetting what the Japanese name of the series was, but basically, the VR Troopers game on Game Gear is actually one of the best, most enjoyable, even to this day, fighting games on a portable from that era. It's got great pixel art, good music too, surprisingly. But yeah, it's actually kind of a hidden gem in that library, I believe. And that's a really good one. I always go back to like Tails Adventure whenever I get on a Game Gear kick, or World Series Baseball 95. That's a lot of fun too. Of course, I'm a baseball guy anyway, so. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff on the Game Gear. Ooh, and you got yours with an LED screen. Ooh, that is that's gonna be nice, dude. That is definitely gonna be nice. It's like I love the form factor of the Game Gear. It's like I always enjoyed it. It ate batteries like crazy when I was a kid. So I ended up getting like one of those like rechargeable packs. It's like they had like two rechargeable sections that went in each half of the battery doors, and I used that a lot. I also had like car adapters, which were really popular when I was a kid. Nowadays, everything's just kind of built in, so you just need a USB cord with you. But back in the day, they had like I think it was like a third party, like like performance brand or something like that. Car adapter that would go in the cigarette lighter. Remember those? And it would have like three different plugs on the end of it. One was for the Game Gear, one was for the Game Boy, like the original model, and then another was for the Game Boy Pocket, I believe, because I think that had like a smaller adapter for it. Fun shit, man. Let me tell you, I loved that stuff. I was a hardcore portable gamer when I was a kid. It's like this is why the Switch really appealed to me so much, is because I grew up playing the home console games, and I also loved the portable games like the Game Boy and the Game Gear. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. But yeah, it's essentially there was always that performance gap between like the Game Boy and the Game Gear and the Genesis and the Super Nintendo. And with the Switch and Switch 2, it's like that gap is gone. And in Switch 2 in particular, I mean, it's really narrowing the performance gap between, PS5, Xbox, Series X and S, stuff like that. I mean, obviously the dedicated home consoles are way more powerful as far as like doing the higher resolutions on a more consistent basis, frame rate and stuff like that. But essentially, I mean, the Switch 2 runs things just fine. And when you assume that you're going to have like a little bit of a gap there because of it being a portable, I mean, honestly, it's really not that bad. 30 FPS in some games is, yeah, I mean it's okay. Yeah, we wish it was 60, but I mean, it's really not that bad. And, making a few concessions to get these games portably, I mean, it's really not that dramatic of an ask. Oh, you can only have like 30 FPS consistently, but you have these otherwise console quality games wherever you want to go. It's like, yeah, that's not too bad. And of course, I think the Xbox, what is it, Asus ROG Xbox Ally X. Holy shit, what a fucking title. I think that came out today, and that's like $1,000. I don't know, dude. I mean, I think I'm good on my original ROG Ally. Um, I don't even get the opportunity to play that as much as I'd like. Just busy, busy, busy. Well, let's switch things over to the camera here. And let's see, just gotta get this position just right. Okay, I think we're pretty much golden. And we are going to take a look at a whole bunch of goodies to unbox live. Yeah, I got these Street Fighter 6 Amiibo cards about 2 weeks ago and just never got around to opening them. I was saving them for a stream, then I forgot and didn't have the camera set up and stuff like that. So each pack of these only has like 3 cards in it. But we'll take a look, see what I got. And depending on time and whether or not I'm like struggling to keep my eyes open, because I like that migraine kicked my ass last night. They all do, but it's like I'm just tired, dude. I'm running on Baja Blast at this point. Sweet nectar of life. But yeah, I've had those for a few weeks now, and maybe we can check it out in the Street Fighter 6 game, see what we get with it. And of course, we have Pokemon Legends Z and A. Here's the spine on it. Let's see if it can get into focus. Come on, focus. I didn't really go as hardcore with getting everything like perfectly sharpened as far as the camera goes. Seems like this one autofocus wise doesn't cooperate very well. But I don't know if this has like a code for the Switch 2 edition or not. So I'm gonna, when I open the case, I'm gonna take it off screen for a second just to make sure there isn't anything on there. But open that in just a second. When we also have the Pokemon Legends Z and A gamer mat. And this is, comparing it to the Pac-Man one I have behind me, it's the same height, top to bottom, and it's probably going to be about the same width, if I had to guess. So, yeah, let's start with this. And it's just a sticker on the packaging here. So it's not like there's like an insert that's going to get all crinkled up. All right. So it looks like it's rolled with the right side facing out. So we have, oh, look at that beautiful map. Got a bunch of Pokemon scenes, little scenic shots in there. And forgive me if I don't know the names of all of these. Let's see, that's what, Totodile? Wait, I'm a little off center there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got like Totodile, and I can't remember you, and Chikorita, I think it is. And that's, did they have like a little bit of a defect in mind? Let's see, I'm not sure. I don't think it rubbed off or anything, but yeah, that's kind of weird. Because it should be going all the way over there, and there's like a obvious little smudge. Son of a bitch. Oh well. I mean, as far as the length goes, it's not as long as the Pac-Man one I have, which I don't have anything to measure it with. Looks like it's about 2 feet wide, if I had to guess. And of course, it's got all the Pokemon writing on it. So that looks pretty neat. Save for the defect on mine. At least I think that's a defect. I'm assuming it's a defect because I don't know why they do that. Nothing else looks like it has it. Oh well. It's free. I guess I can't bitch too much. Okay. And of course, those mats are great for playing like Pokemon trading card game or whatever. They're great for PC gaming, whatnot. And now we are going to try to get it into the packaging. Oh, good. Usually it takes forever with the first party Nintendo stuff because they get the plastic wrap on these things so tight. And I'm making a complete mess of my desk. Well, and so on the front of this side, toss that away. Okay, it says down here at the bottom, I'm not sure if it's going to get into focus enough to read, it says, includes the Nintendo Switch game and the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition Upgrade Pack. Upgrade Pack also available separately. For details, visit yada 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 yada. support.nintendo.com/switch2/upgrade pack. Okay, so let me just take a peek in. Okay, there is some sort of an insert in here. Okay, looks like it might actually be like a little bit of a mini guide or something. Okay, here's the game itself. Looks like it has pretty much the same map on the inside that was on the the gamer mat. Okay. Looks like there is some sort of an in-game token. How to redeem this in-game gift. Let's see, it says get a Ralts holding a Gardevoy, right? In your game as an early purchase bonus. Okay. Forgive me if I am butchering the pronunciations on these things. Let's see. Looks like you launch your Pokemon Legends ZA game. Press X to open the menu. Press A to select Link Play / then arrow to Mystery Gift. Select Get via Internet to connect to the Internet. Choose the gift you want to receive. Watch as the gift arrives in your game. Pokemon will appear in your party or in your Pokemon boxes. The game will save automatically after receiving the gift. Okay. And then has like a little bit of a, not sure how well that's going to get into focus. I'm not using the best webcam in the world, let me tell you. But has like a little bit of a guide on strengths and weaknesses of all the different elemental types. Stuff like that. There is front of the insert. Man, that just does not want to focus. Come on, come on. Oh, hell. Anyways. So yeah, there's that. And not much on the back. And on the other side, or on the other insert, we have an ad for Switch Online. All the different features and all the different Pokemon games that you can play. Keep forgetting Stadium's on there. Love Stadium. And you need the Switch Online to do ranked battles, private battles, and let's see, trade Pokemon? Apparently you need Switch Online to trade Pokemon? Nintendo Switch Online members can battle and trade with other trainers around the world. So that's interesting. You can access online features via Link Play in the X menu after you unlock the rewards feature in Mabel's research in the Pokemon Legends ZA game. This occurs about 1 to 1.5 hours of gameplay through individual gameplay time, though individual gameplay time may vary. All right. So those are the inserts that came with it, and the cartridge itself. This is one of the Switch / Switch 2 games. You can put it in either system. Put it in. So we will check that out in just a little bit. And now we have the Amiibo cards. And these are the Series 2 Street Fighter packs. Really don't want to have to gut these things. Of course, that is going to be kind of complicated. I'm afraid I might have to do it. I don't like to. I don't like to ruin things, but let's see what we can do here. Let's see who we got. Okay. And when you don't want to ruin the package, it's always when you ruin the package the worst. I mean, without fail. Or perhaps with fail, depending on how you look at it. Damn, this just does not want to cooperate either. Come on. Out you go. There we go. Okay, so pack number 1. We have... Ooh, nice Kimberly card. I think it stays in focus a little bit better when I hold it away. Okay. Kimberly number 34. Love the art on that card. We got Dalsim number 48. And I think there's like how many different cards in the series? 38 possible cards. Oh, that's a smaller set than I was expecting. And, oh, Crimson Viper. Very nice. Very nice first pack. So 28, 48, and 34. Okay. Put those back in, or at least put them over on top. And next up, pack number 2. Oh, well. Okay, pack number 2. We have Luke, number 31. Okay, that's about as good as I can do at the moment, as far as the focus goes. DJ. That's a great card. I love the art on these cards. It's very nice. Very colorful. And Mai Shiranui, number 25. Yeah, I love the style of these cards. So vivid. Love it, love it, love it. I was watching a card pack opening on YouTube last night of somebody opening up the Transformers 40th anniversary cards that they have. And you got like some key art, you know, like the front of the package art, or you know, a lot of the figures, or you get like a card with the picture of the toy and stuff like that. And I mean, that stuff's fine, but the art just seemed kind of boring to me. I mean, it's like it had good potential. I mean, like, obviously the classic, you know, 80s, figure box art was really, really good. But yeah, it's like there's just something about the overall aesthetic of the cards that just seemed kind of boring. And thankfully, that is not the case with these Street Fighter 6 Amiibo cards. They look really, really good. Oh, and starting it off, we got Akuma, number 52 in the set. Next, we have Ryu. And one last card. Who's it going to be? It is... oh, Elena. And that is a nice character art right there, too. Beautiful. Love the style of these cards. Even if they only give you 3 per pack, and packs are like $5.99 each, so it's like $2 a card. It's like, I don't know about that. But they look really, really good. Happy with my pulls on that. We have Pokemon Legends Z and A to get into. So we will put the camera away for the time being. And let me see here. I got... I think there's an update for Pokemon, so I should probably get that going first. Give me just a second. With the way my setup is, I think I talked about this on the last stream, it's like a little bit of a pain in the butt when I want to switch between systems. That's usually why when I start on Switch, I stay on Switch, or whatever system I'm streaming on. A little tedious to jump back and forth. But I am going to get the update downloading, and we're going to play some Dead or Alive in memory of the late Tomonobu Itagaki, one of my favorite game developers of all time. Okay, version 1.0.1 comes on the cartridge. And it says Nintendo Switch 2 edition and software update via the internet. You're using the latest version of this software. Okay, so no update is required for Pokemon. So that's good. That's good. But in the meantime, we are going to jump over to the Xbox. And I'm going to mute the audio on the game for a moment, because the opening for this is Dream On by Aerosmith. And of course, I don't want to get a copyright strike on that. I love Aerosmith. But yeah, definitely don't want to have a problem with them. But the news of Itagaki's passing is just, it's heartbreaking, dude. I just, he was just, I mean, back in the original Xbox era, he was just so influential. I loved his games. Loved them then. Still love them now. Okay. Let's get into some Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate. But yeah, I mean, he was just so important. His style was different. He was the rock star of gaming. He always had the shades and the leather jacket. And the games that he made, I mean, it's like, a lot of the games were pretty fan service friendly. Or heavy, I should say, maybe. And of course, that, I mean, doesn't bother me. I love that stuff. Hey, I'm a guy. What do you expect? But but yeah, it's like Dead or Alive 3. It saved my original Xbox from getting traded into GameStop, because it's like I got the bundle for Christmas that had Amped Snowboarding, Sega GT 2002, and Jet Set Radio Future. And I mean, I enjoyed Jet Set Radio. I enjoyed Sega GT. Okay, I think I had problems with my car breaking down and not having enough money to be able to afford the repairs on it or something. But of course, Amped was really good as well. But yeah, I mean, it's like, there just wasn't that much. I mean, I got Halo as well, and it's like this. Let me tell you, it's like I've had a thing about playing games on easy, because when I played the original Halo, I went through on easy, and I just whipped right through it and didn't want to bother with it again. And I felt like it ruined the experience for me for quite some time. And I mean, eventually I did, come back on a harder difficulty and really enjoyed the hell out of it. And of course, it was a really good game anyways, but it was just, I played it on easy, and I probably shouldn't have, and yeah, it's like once I finished that and the other games were, it's like they were okay, but nothing was really kind of blowing my proverbial skirt up until I made a little discovery on the Xbox Exhibition Demo Disc Volume 1. There were actually 2 games on there that really were influential in me keeping and falling in love with the original Xbox. One was Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, which had a demo on that disc as well, and I loved it. I loved that element of, sneaking around in the darkness and stuff like that. It's like that was really, really unusual for that period of time. And when I was thumbing through the manual for that demo disc, it was showing, all the controls for Dead or Alive. And it's like, I checked the demo section and Dead or Alive wasn't there. Dead or Alive 3, I should clarify. And, it's like I looked around, I didn't see it in any of the demo sections. Turns out that there was a booster, and I don't think I've unlocked it on the Series X, but essentially the booster disc for Dead or Alive 3 was basically hidden in the downloadable content section, which also contained the demo. So the demo with the extra content for Dead or Alive 3 that you could download to your system was basically hidden in a different section outside of the demos. So it's like it kind of was hiding on me a bit. And then when I first played it, it just blew my mind. The animation was so beautiful, so fluid. I mean, pretty much a locked 60 FPS, if I recall correctly. And of course, it's the visuals were just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. The gameplay was so fast and responsive. It was hard not to love it, Yeah, I mean, it was just good shit. And that game, those two games, I guess I should say, just were so instrumental in me, really connecting with the original Xbox. And then after that, after Dead or Alive 3, we got Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, which, it's another heavily fan service friendly game. And, there was a lot about it that I would have done differently. It's like, as the Extreme series has rolled on, all the way into the modern day, they've started to fix the issues that I had with the original one. It's just so difficult to gift the swimsuits to some of the girls, and it just, the vibe of the game, the music, the visuals, the atmosphere, the ambiance, it's like all of it was like a relaxing tropical island vacation, because that's the setting of the game. But all of the actual gameplay elements, had like some element to them that just frustrated and kind of like took the edge off of the good vibes of the environment, because it would just frustrate the hell out of you. It's like, oh, here's a $1 million Venus swimsuit, and she rejected the gift and threw it away. It's like, son of a fucking bitch, But that soundtrack in that game, I mean, it had a wide variety of artists to it. You had Do It by the Spice Girls, All I Want Is You by Christina Aguilera, Bob Marley's Is This Love, which is one of my all-time favorite love song, to be perfectly honest. I'm a hopeless romantic. I just love that song. But that was really good. I enjoyed the hell out of it, but I can understand why people had problems with it. For whatever reason, I know fan service isn't for everybody. That's all well and good. Different strokes for different folks and all that jazz. But I feel like the series has gotten better, even though the content has kind of gotten thinned out a bit. There aren't as many volleyball courts, and the roster of the ladies has, kind of changed or decreased throughout the years. But still, love that game. Very important. And I really enjoyed the fact that it had an exhibition mode in it. And that's something that the other games never had. I'm trying to think. I can't even remember if DOA X2 had that either. Come to think of it. But yeah, and after that, there was, I think after that was the original release for the 3D Ninja Gaiden, which was incredible as an action game. Gold standard. I didn't play the original version of Ninja Gaiden, I ended up playing the later released Ninja Gaiden Black, which apparently made some quality of life improvements and just refined the experience even further. One hell of an action game. Just phenomenal. Someday I'm going to go back to it, the real version of the game. Not like the Sigma versions that they re-released throughout the years. I'm going to go back to the original Ninja Gaiden Black one of these days. Because that was absolutely fucking brutal, but it's one of those things where it's like, it's brutal, but it's fair at the same time. But, and then in, what was it, 2004? October 2004, almost 21 years. 21 years ago to the day. I think it was pretty much Halloween or close to it when this came out. But it was Dead or Alive Ultimate, which had a online version of the Saturn version of Dead or Alive. And this beautiful, incredible remake of Dead or Alive 2. And this is just the definitive version of the game. We'll go through Time Attack. And we'll do Tag Battle. And let's see. We got Hitomi. Haven't unlocked, was it Tengu and Bayman, I think? Yeah, I think it's Bayman. But, we are going to use... We're going to use Ayane and Hitomi. And apparently, I think I might have this still set up for the arcade stick. So, can I change it? Nope, I can't. I just gotta adapt. Okay, I got the A button as the hold button. Normally it's X. X is punch. And Y is kick. If I had thought ahead and remembered this, I probably would have grabbed my 8-Bit Do arcade stick. I have a wireless arcade stick for the Xbox, and it's really good, I must say. I mean, that thing's built like a tank. It's rechargeable and everything. Very good stick. I think I have it. I don't have it near me. And of course, if you've never played Dead or Alive, basically it's kind of like a Virtua Fighter approach where you have different combinations of a 3-button system doing different types of attacks. I have not figured... Okay, there we go. I have to hit all 3 buttons, and I think maybe the backwards direction in order to tag Hitomi in. And let me tell you, this is being played on the Xbox Series X. It's available digitally as well on the Microsoft Store for the Xbox. And I think it's like $15, something like that. And when you are playing it on there, it's like there's like improvements to the resolution and everything where I want to say this runs at like 4K because of the way that they've emulated the Xbox. I think that's what it is. Anyways, it looks just better than it ever has. And that's saying something. But, you know, the Dead or Alive games, and of course Ninja Gaiden, it's like they were all like pretty challenging. But it's like when things got to the Xbox 360, you know, Dead or Alive 4 missed the launch entirely. It ended up coming out, I think it was like about a month or so later, after the system came out, and I think it was supposed to be like a day one launch title, and they just couldn't hit the deadline for whatever reason. And it's like, I wouldn't say that I started falling out of love with Dead or Alive, because DOA 4 was an excellent game in its own right. But, you know, the difficulty of the game was amped up a good bit from what was here. I mean, it's like, this is damn near perfect. I think I probably would have included the 3-point counter system instead of having to press forward and, or, you know, medium forward and the guard button in order to block medium level kicks. I mean, aside from that, I view this game as like a damn near perfect fighting game. One of my all-time favorites, maybe easily in the top 3 of my 3D fighting games list. No. I'm trying to think what else would be in there. Maybe DOA 5 Last Round and Tekken Tag 2. One of the Tekkens would definitely be in there. Probably Tag 2. I just love that game. But yeah, I mean, this is just, it's a phenomenal experience. It's beautiful, extremely responsive. Great roster, and what they, one thing that makes this like a unique version of the game, in addition to how retooled it is compared to the original and all the redundant environments and assets and stuff like that, is that Hitomi was was added to this game from Dead or Alive 3. So, and the only way you could unlock her was you had to have a save file for Dead or Alive 3 saved on your Xbox. I believe that was the only way you could get her. Which is, like, one of the earliest examples of, like, on-disc DLC, now that I think about it. I can't remember if there was any other way of unlocking her. There might have been, but it's been so long. I know I've put several hundred hours into this game. Yeah, the controls are kind of throwing me off a bit. And of course, if you adjust your age in the options settings, that also adjusts the physics. So, yeah, if you wanted a more jiggle-tastic experience, you could just crank your age up to 99, and it would be like, yeah, really free-flowing, if you will. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the messed up layout is throwing me off a bit, because I have it set up for the arcade stick. Okay, fine, I accept it. If this does not work! Good old Star Fox. But yeah, it's like, the difficulty, and of course I got way off track. Of course, my brain is, like I said, pretty much jelly at this point from that migraine last night. But, yeah, the difficulty of a lot of the, you know, experiences that Team Ninja put out during the series, or during the Xbox 360 era, it really started to kind of crank up there a bit. I mean, I liked what was added for Dead or Alive Extreme 2. You know, the wave race style minigame. Some of the other ones were okay. Probably needed to be rebalanced a bit. But essentially, it's like when, Itagaki got the feedback that, players were finding this stuff too hard or testers were finding it too hard, he just cranked the difficulty up even worse. Which, honestly, it pushed me away. It's like I like a good fair balance to everything, I don't want to just steamroll something, all the time. I mean, it's like I was saying with Halo. It's like when I played it originally, I played it on easy and it ruined the experience for me. I wanted something that was probably a little bit more challenging, or at least a little bit more of a good kind of challenge, And of course, I am like super rusty at this game, so I've like pretty much forgotten most of my combos. I wasn't really intending on playing this today. I was intending on streaming it at some point, but yeah, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I forgot you could maneuver the camera around. But yeah, given Itagaki's passing, it just seemed like it was the perfect choice to stream this in addition to doing Pokemon today. I was planning on Pokemon, not planning on this. And I'm really going to miss him. I mean, I know his gaming career over the last, decade or so really declined after he left Koei Tecmo, or rather, I think got fired. I can't remember. I think, didn't he get fired for, like, sexual harassment or something like that? Okay, I'm going to use the word allegedly in there just because I can't remember if that was indeed correct and if it did indeed happen or what. It's been a long time since that falling out happened. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking of doing a little bit of a joke and saying I was going to load up Itagaki's favorite game and have it be Tekken 5 or some shit. I thought about it, but I had some technical problems with OBS, so I had to straighten that out, and I completely forgot to set that up. But that would have been funny. I would have cracked myself up on that one. But man, he hated Tekken with like a burning passion. I mean, the only time I've ever seen somebody hate something so consistently and so passionately, it's Bret the Hitman Hart hating Bill Goldberg. I mean, oh shit. I mean, he just despised Tekken. And I mean, Tekken's different, gameplay-wise. But yeah, I mean, I love Tekken 2. T-O-O. I love Tekken Tag 2. But Tekken T-O-O in that instance. And I mean, I know he put out, Devil's Third on the Wii U. And that kind of became like a cult hit because of how scarce it was. It's like, I know there was like some drama. Didn't it like end up being like a store exclusive or something like that to GameStop or something? Isn't there some sort of like a really big to-do about the release for it or something? Oh shit! I always loved that kick. How he just kind of do a cartwheel over and kick him in the back when the flip was done. Where the hell's my Mountain Dew? Papa need Baja. Okay, that's better. I suppose I can probably turn off the LED lights that I used for the unboxing. I had to kind of get creative to get this area well lit enough to do the unboxing, because I don't really have the room to put like a floor lamp here, because I need to redo my my game room, I guess you'd say. I mean, it's just there's some things that are bugging me about it that I need to fix. How about not talking over each other? Ooh! I love DOA because of stuff like that. Yeah, you know what? I'm trying to remember how to do the tag throws. I know they had like some special. Yeah, I keep hitting the wrong button when I try to counter. There we go. Oof. There we go. Down go Hayate and Hayabusa. Not bad, not my best time. But it's been a long time since I've played Dead or Alive. Let's see. Controller, button configuration. We will go back to, yeah, that's the one. Let's see. I've only put 2 hours and 15 minutes into this save file. Of course, it's like, this is one of those games where the save data is pretty much tied to your machine. You can't really, swap it over and stuff like that. And of course, I guess it's one of those like anti-cheating things. I guess they did. And of course, the Dead or Alive series, they had a lot of trouble with modders back in the day. You know, modding the character models. I think mostly to be naked, something like that. I think it was something big in Japan. I think it was. And of course, that's why they had the all that long spiel at the very beginning when I started the game up, is because they had gotten burned by that pretty bad. And you know, this is a pro Koei Tecmo channel. You know. Very much a fan of their games. The Atelier games, I've got the Ryza trilogy on Switch 1. Of course, I've played hundreds of hours of Dead or Alive and Extreme Beach Volleyball. Let's see. We'll just do the regular single battle time attack this time. And let's see, did that unlock any costumes? No, it didn't. Oh, shit. The fuck? Okay. Well, we are going to use Tina. Nah. We're going for the wrestling gear. I thought that was the leather and studs cat girl outfit. But nope, it's just the jeans one. Oh, shit. You know, the character models really don't look that bad. I mean, obviously you can tell that they're, you know, a couple of generations back, but all things considered, and maybe it's because of, you know, playing on the Series X and... Oh, there we go. Better resolution and stuff like that, but it's like they look great. A lot of the fighting games from that era seem to have held up pretty well. Death Valley Driver. Back before it was the attitude adjustment. Or was it the attitude adjustment around that time? When did John start calling it that? Oh, got the combo. Frankensteiner. Flying hip attack. I'm trying to think what some of the other moves in this were. Command list. Let's see. Rodeo driver, Texas driver. Giant swing. Okay. Sky twister press. Forward, back. Grab, down, up, grab. Okay. Let's see if we can... I always wonder what the hell the point of this stage was. It was so out there and crazy. Oh shit. Come on. Am I doing that wrong? Or back. Oh wait, maybe I'm setting up the giant swing. Okay, maybe that's the problem. Ah, shit. Because your player's a dum-dum. Okay, there we go. That was the problem. I was doing the wrong command. There we go. Hehehe. You know, I hope they do another Dead or Alive game. I mean, they need to get the microtransaction bullshit under control, because I mean that killed it, dude. That just absolutely killed it with Dead or Alive 6. Oh shit. You know, let me tell you. I mean that pile driver. I mean, a lady wrestler that looks like Tina. It might sound appealing when you think about the setup, but it's the sudden stop at the end that might take the fun out of it. Oh shit. Jiggle jiggle. Honestly, I mean, I've gotten accustomed to the Dead or Alive 5 and 6 character model style, but I'd be lying if I said I still don't prefer these, you know? I mean, this is the best look for the series, in my opinion. Always has been. Shit. Okay, another round. Doing that one round, or that one that one session through the tag battle mode with the controls messed up has just completely thrown me off. I still keep mashing the hold button instead of hitting the punch button. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Shoot. Didn't get the command in right. Ha! We'll take it. Yeah, let me tell you. The first part of that pile driver looks like it would be fun. The second half, not so much. It's not the fall that's the problem. It's the sudden stop at the end. One thing I thought was neat about this this DJ stage was that, if I remember correctly, it was no, I think it was this one. Maybe I'm mistaking it for the one in Dead or Alive 4. But it's like there would be a remix of whoever's theme music was playing for that stage. Oh, yeah. Forgot about the moonsault. Oh, no. He just backhanded her. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. There's like a... what is it, like an Irish whip into like a German suplex on the snapback? Oh, shit. There I go again, mashing the wrong button because of that previous run. Let's see. Okay, what is, let's see, hammer throw. Okay. Let's see. J-O cycle? Jack-off cycle? Oh, Japanese ocean cyclone or something like that? German suplex whip. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, Japanese ocean bomb. That's the one I'm thinking of. Let's see. Probably should have gone through the training mode. Oh well. Oh damn, that I forgot how tight the input on that is. Come on. shit. Guess he was right, it was another win for him. Shit! There we go. They picked some good wrestling moves for her to integrate. I don't think she has the diamond cutter in this though. That was one thing that really impressed me with Dead or Alive 3 was that she had this this move where it's like you knee somebody in the stomach and hit like the grab button and it would segue into the diamond cutter. Like the diamond cutter, they never saw it coming. Oh shit. I'll take phrases that can be used in multiple situations for 100, Alex. Tina looks like a fun girl. She might want you to prove that. Oh, shit! Come on. Oh, man. Jan Lee has always been tough to deal with. Not a great opponent for a grapple-heavy fighter like Tina. Most of her best offenses is in the grapples, and Jan Lee just goes so quick. Occasionally you can get something decent in. Oh, what? And of course, also part of the problem with Jan Lee is I keep forgetting 4-point counter system, not the 3-point one. Gotta throw in some medium level kicks or kick blocks in there. You know, the thing that strikes me is like the one problem with that counter system is that it's like it fights against your instincts, because it's like you just assume, oh, back and free to counter something, and it's like, no, it's like forward and free for just the medium level kicks. High and low, still the same as in Dead or Alive 3, and I mean, I know they did that to kind of add some more, you know, difficulty or, you know, oh shit, you know, or whatever. But that was one thing that always bugged me about it, was because it felt like, you know, it's like some your instincts are just going to be hitting back far more than forward, just because that's, how it's always been with it. And it's like you can barely, kind of process what the height of something's going to be to begin with, much less, the added milliseconds to the reaction time of, okay, remember, hit forward, not back for that level. For that level of kick. Shit! Fuck shit! And let me be perfectly clear here. I don't have any, delusions of grandeur. I'm not like God's gift to Dead or Alive or anything like that. I mean, I did the Raijin throw in Dead or Alive 4. I mean, I'm not, like, the worst Dead or Alive player you're ever going to meet. But I'm definitely, not somebody that considers himself, like, a tournament-level player or anything close to that. It's like, I think my win percentage online with Dead or Alive 5, I'm not sure if it was just, like, for the Vita, or if it was, like, PlayStation 4 version, and the Vita version, and the PS3 version, or what. It's been a long time. There we go! But I want to say my online win percentage was somewhere around 53%, maybe 54%. So, I mean, slightly higher odds that I would win compared to losing, but, I'm definitely, an intermediate level player. I always view the experts as, like, tournament level. The serious combo masters and stuff like that. Oh. Yeah, but my passion for Dead or Alive outweighs my talent. How about that? Dead or Alive content on this channel, this goes way back, because I was uploading some of my replays, and there was one patch that came out for Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate, I think it was. There was a glitch where if you knocked an opponent into a wall at just the right angle, they would fly up into the atmosphere and not come back down. It would end up being like a time limit victory or whatever, or loss depending on how the health situation was for the round. But essentially, yeah, it's like as far as I know, I don't know that anybody beat me to posting a video on that. Maybe, possibly, I don't remember. It's been, a decade or more. But essentially, if I didn't post the first video on it, I posted maybe like the second video on that glitch. And it blew up. I want to say it got like about 10,000 views, 12,000, something like that. One of my more successful videos in my previous run on YouTube. Speaking of the channel, if you're having a good time, drop a like on the video. Stuff like that is really important for, visibility and the YouTube algorithms and stuff like that. And also subscribe and ring that notification bell. Like 3 clicks can make a huge difference, for this channel and videos like this and stuff like that. I mean, because YouTube went through some algorithmic changes lately and how it counts, like, views and stuff like that, and, like, everybody is just seeing their content just get, the view count just get decimated compared to what they're normally expecting, I want to say, like, sometimes, like, about 30% drop or something like that compared to how they used to calculate it. I mean, I'm not an expert on YouTube either. I mean, I have a halfway decent understanding on these things, but it's like I got so much going on, I can't really keep up with everything going on the platform, all the changes and whatnot. But yeah. If you're having a good time or just want to give me a thanks, just 3 clicks is all it takes. 3 clicks means a lot. Especially when you're talking about a small channel like mine compared to all those that have like tens of thousands of subscribers and stuff like that. I have like 204, and I'm glad to have all of you here for it. But yeah, it's, you know, it's difficult to, you know, have something take off on YouTube nowadays. Wow. I didn't realize you could send her into the taxi. I completely forgot about that. Usually when I send them off the edge, they just go through the lighted neon sign. That orange one back there on the left. I forgot you could send them all the way crashing into the roof of the taxi. Oh. KO. And after we get done with this, we are, with this particular run through the game, we are going to play some Pokemon. But I already had everything ready to roll for Dead or Alive, so I went with that first. And I'm really going to miss Itagaki. I'm so sad to hear about him passing away. I may not have agreed with every decision he ever made, but the Xbox era, the original Xbox era of Team Ninja games is just legendary. Legendary. I consider it to be like one of the best strings by like a third-party developer ever for that era. And I mean we have phenomenal games all the time now. But it's like back then, it's like these really stood head and shoulders above everything else. Dead or Alive, Ninja Gaiden, even the Extreme games. It's like they may not have been like the greatest games in the world, but they were visual showcases, and essentially they helped to lay the groundwork for the visuals that they used in Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate. Because there was like a noticeable difference between, you know, the visuals of Dead or Alive 3 and the visuals of Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate. And it's like, this is gorgeous, and a lot of that is because of the engine that they used. The graphics engine that they developed for DOA Extreme Beach Volleyball ended up getting used for this, too. And I mean, it was well worth it. So essentially, you know, a little bit of cheesecake fan service volleyball game, you know, really paid dividends for the actual main series. Oh shit. Come on. Come on. Oh shit. Maybe it bothers me in a weird way. But I always feel like when you have like shallow water like this in a fighting game and somebody gets like knocked down or KO'd into it, you need to have their head kind of like surface above the water. Otherwise you start thinking, oh no, did they drown? You know? I mean, obviously, you know, the round continues and stuff like that, but it's just one of those little things I think about. Overthink about. Think well, lest carelessness be your downfall. Oh no. I wasn't sure if that was going to go all the way down to the slope at the bottom. May your soul scatter in the black abyss. I forgot to check what difficulty level I'm playing on. Knowing me, I probably cranked it up there, maybe around level 6 or so. I don't think I'm doing this on level 4. I don't usually get my ass kicked this much on 4. I've ended up spending way more time playing DOA 2 than I was intending to. I thought I'd just make like an arcade mode run, and then we'd switch over to Pokemon. But you know, it's a fantastic game. It sucks me in every time I play it. There we go. Okay, Dragon Suplex, I think, or is that Tiger? Dragon Suplex is up. Tiger is underhook like the Tiger Driver, I think. Don't mind me, I'm just wrestling nerding to myself with internal monologue out loud. One thing that made it a little bit hard to go to Dead or Alive 3, or Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate from 3, was the fact that essentially the moves list got rolled back as well. So like some of the things I was doing, like I was talking about with the Diamond Cutter earlier, aren't in this one, because it's like in DOA 3 you could catch your opponent in midair with the grapple and do like a swinging power bomb out of midair with it. And I don't think you can do that in this one. Ooh, backdrop driver. I've seen Ken Kabashi take a move that looked just like that, same level of landing on the top of the head and everything. It's brutal, dude. I love Japanese pro wrestling. Also, fantastic soundtrack. It's like every time I go back to Dead or Alive 5 or 6, it's like if I can queue up some of the older soundtracks from like 2 or 3, it's like I always do that, because you know, it's just, I mean, the modern stuff was okay, but you know, there's just something special about this soundtrack. What is it with Ein in this stage? Didn't we face him and Hayabusa in this during the tag mode? If I remember correctly, I think Itagaki based Ein on himself in some degree. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but you know, it's a possibility. It's funny, it's like all this random Dead or Alive knowledge is just popping out of my head. Damn. Oh, I said it before and I'll say it again. I love that counter. You know, it's funny. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody counter out of John Cena's attitude adjustment like that. You would have thought somebody would have by now. I mean, there's like 4 more appearances left for John on that retirement tour. And you know, speaking of that retirement tour, that retirement tour DLC just came out today for WWE 2K25. It's like $15, gives you a couple of different versions of John Cena, a retirement tour, like the Doctor of Thugonomics, like 2003 version. Whoop. And it adds Brock Lesnar back to the game, who was removed due to the allegations against him, I guess, from the Janelle Grant stuff. There we go. But I can't remember if it adds any other content to it as well, but it's like $15. And I'm half torn on the DLC because I'm thoroughly enjoying 2K25. But we are already into October, and usually they launch the new 2K games around WrestleMania, so that would be around March or April. So it's like, do I want to spend the price of a game on just extra wrestlers that I can use in the my faction mode already? Kind of waiting for a sale on that, I guess. So yeah, Jen Lee really kicked my ass, followed by Hayabusa and Lei Fang. A new costume has been unlocked for Tina. Tina! Random fact, but isn't the voice actor for Heihachi also the voice of Bass? Or Bass? I mean, I know they call it Bass in like the post-Itagaki era, but I always thought Bass Armstrong seemed like a cooler name. It's like Bass, it's a fish, you know. Not really all that threatening, but Bass, it's like, that's kind of like cool, you know. I call it Bass, they can call it Bass if they want. Okay, this was the costume I was thinking of. But, let's see. Haven't seen much Kasumi. So we'll just do a little bit of a sparring fest. That was always one of my favorite costumes. They had some really good shit. Yeah, I forgot about that rolling into the rolling elbow. Okay, this is one thing that I really wish all fighting games would do. Especially the 3D ones, Tekken, Soul Calibur, stuff like that. And, I mean, some have it to a certain degree, but not like this. I love the exercise mode, where you basically have to do every move. And when you get it right, it moves on to the next one. It's like, that is the best way to learn how to use your character. And, you know, it's like when I was playing Dead or Alive 5 last round more consistently and maybe competitively online, I would always go through the exercise mode at least once with whoever I was maining. Usually it's Kokoro. But I'd do that to kind of freshen up, and then that would kind of get me ready for the online. Inzagiri. Elbow suicide. Rolling so bad. Sweep the leg. Texas driver. Oh. They don't flip the arrows around. So sometimes I get it wrong, thinking that I'm doing it the right way, and I'm doing it the wrong way. What? This is kind of tricky. You can show it? Guess gotta figure this one out on my own. Okay, there we go. I had to hold the free button down. Rolling German suplexes. Reminded me of somebody who we don't talk about anymore, unfortunately. Ooh. Tiger driver. Misawa would be proud. Crossroads. Ha! Son of a gun. Woo! Ow. Elbow drop. Let's see. Come on! All right, now if I remember correctly, that would unlock the announcer voice when you completed the exercise mode. Let's see. I miss the old menus for Dead or Alive, too. Let's see. Audio, game setting, others. Maybe not? Huh. Well, I think we have paid proper tribute to the late great Tomonobu Itagaki. So I think we are going to move on over and get things rolling with some Pokemon. So I'm going to get that set up. And I will bring the gameplay back over in just a moment. But yeah, fun game. I've always considered it one of the best games on the original Xbox. Or on the Xbox brand, period, to be honest. It's just something special. And, you know, it's like every time I play it, I end up spending a good amount of time with it. I mean, I thought I'd have, you know, gameplay done for both games by now. And instead, I just got completely sucked into Dead or Alive. What can I say? Itagaki made a masterpiece. Okay. Getting things moved over to the Switch 2 now. And is it going to switch over? Okay, yeah, it's giving me a problem. Hold on just a second. Manually switch it. And I also have to whack my elbow on something. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's take a look at Pokemon Legends Z-A running on the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. I guess you are the winner. Okay, we'll do that. Is there anything? Oh, you can change the eyes and all this stuff. Round, droopy. That's pretty much, or half open. Droopy. That's pretty much me when I have had a migraine. Okay, we'll stick with that. Don't really care about anything else. That's fine. And I think we are ready to roll. Something's gone wrong at Prism Tower. Dispatch a team from the company to investigate. Are they seriously not doing the voice acting thing again? Of course, with the budget that they have to make these games, Yeah, I'm not surprised. Seriously, these need voiceovers. It's 20 fucking 25. These cutscenes should be voiced over. God damn it, Nintendo. Your train has arrived at Lumio City. Lumiosity? Well, visually, it doesn't look bad. Yeah, nice, smooth 60 frames per second. Why, thank you. Let's see. Can I change the camera yet? The autosave function will automatically save your progress as you play. You can also manually save your game by pressing R on the main menu. If you close your game, you'll resume your adventure from wherever your progress was last saved. Okay, help settings, game controls. Camera. Vertical, invert. Yeah, seriously, there should be voiceovers in this, Nintendo. There's no fucking excuse for it. Stop being cheap. We've seen those budgets out there. Those have leaked. I mean, you can do better than that. Let's see. Oh, a Staryu. I thought it was always funny that Staryu was based on Ultraman. You know, with the gem flashing in the middle and the hiya. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. From what I've heard, this is a pretty much a marked improvement over Legends. What is it, Arceus? Now, what was this? The main world from? Was it? I don't know. Was it Pokemon X and Y? Was it? Was it X and Y? It's like I've kind of lost touch with the mainline Pokemon games. Not that I don't like the series or anything like that. It just, you know, it's not a series I've kept up with, and it's like it seems like one of those franchises where it's like you really need to stay on top of everything, otherwise you get left behind, and there's so much to keep up with. Snort. To. Today's mission is to add to our ranks. We'll spread the word about how great Hotel Z is. And once there's a guest who looks like they've got what it takes, we'll recruit them to the cause. Now we need a tourist who really looks the part. I don't know. Bingo. There's an easy mark. Excuse me, hi. Yeah, hi. You just arrived at the Gare de Lumios, right? I hope you are not expecting me to pronounce words from other languages well. I can't even do English that great. Judging by that big old travel bag, I've got a hunch you're a tourist. That I am. Phew, if you turned out to be a local, I would have thought I was losing my grip on reality. Well, the writing seems to be pretty good so far. And you're about my height. We'll look nice standing side by side. Listen, before you get to touristing, would you mind helping me out with something? I just need to film you saying Hotel Z's a hidden gem of Lumios. Easy, right? No worries. If you're staying somewhere else, I just need a hand advertising the hotel. Sound good? Good. Okay, lights, camera. Actually, let's wait a minute. The sound from that ad is going to drown everything out. Yeah, probably. Welcome to Lumio City, where people and Pokemon flourish together. My name is Jet. Like Joan Jett. And I am the CEO of Quasardico Incorporated? Pokemon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. They thrive. They thrive. Yeah, brain and toast. They thrive abundantly right here in our midst. In fact, so many Pokemon now grace us with their presence that we've begun setting up wild zones where they can live comfortably alongside us. These diverse creatures wield many marvelous powers. It's up to all of us to work with them so we can live in harmony, in hopes of strengthening the bonds between people and Pokemon. We're imagining a new future for this city through our urban redevelopment plan. We've now employed our patented holotech in all corners of Lumios, so our interactive guides can teach you more about your surroundings. A city even more beautiful than before awaits all of us. We hope you'll bear in mind and pardon our construction work. Bear that in mind, I should say. The mega evolution of Lumio City is coming. Brought to you by Quasardico Incorporated. Man, oh, these names really kick my ass sometimes. I gotta tell you, that was actually a really good introduction to like the world and the environment. Very well done. I like how that CEO thinks, even if her ad did keep us from filming. This city and its Pokemon are a wonder. I know you'll love them both. And on that note, let's get to filming. Hang on, where'd your bag go? Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Give that back, you little bastard! I guess I know what we need to do. So you hired a Pokemon to carry your stuff? Not a bad idea. News to me. Eh? Wait, so it snagged your bag? And you're just sitting there talking about it. Why not run after it? Who stands around just talking about it? Pokemon trainers. Apparently. So I distracted you with the video stuff. I'll make up for it, though. We'll catch that Pokemon. Main mission 1. Get your travel bag back. Okay. You just know this game is just going to do insanely good sales numbers. This is going to be huge for Switch 2. Huge. Did I say huge? I mean huge. Uh-oh. Pancham. Seems like that Pancham that scooted off with your bag belonged to somebody after all. That little thief. I'm Blue. Tawny. Come on, Pancham. Even a backpacker like me wouldn't be caught dead with a bag this tacky. Oh, shit. Maybe it was trying to clean up this eyesore. Let's bring it to the cops. Bet they'll pat us on the back. That nice bag happens to belong to my tourist friend here. Hey, you're Tawny! I can't say I know you. Did you see one of the ads I filmed, maybe? It's me, Andy, from the ZA Royale. How could you forget already? Yeah, I'm Andre. We faced off just last night. So is like Tawny, like, kind of like remembering people about as well as I do? Oh, now I remember. You two weren't much of a challenge. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I like her already. That stings, but I guess fair. Listen up. We'll return your bag if you battle us right now. That makes no sense. If you want a rematch, all you have to do is wait till nightfall. Shut up. Pancham's itching for another shot at you. That's why it snagged the bag. Probably. I'm glad you care about what Pancham... Why do I keep calling it Pamchan? What Pancham wants. But I'm not about to let you battle me 2-on-1. Oh, gee, I wonder how we could possibly resolve this. Listen, how about I guide you through this mess? I'm just a helpful kind of gal, really. Your bag got stolen, right? So what's your next step here? Take it back myself or battle with Pokemon? Well, I think we know the answer is battle with Pokemon. But since I don't technically have any Pokemon, I'm going to take it back myself. That's right, and you've got 3 Pokemon right here ready to help. Oh, okay. Whatever, just hurry up, or it'll be night again. Or it'll be night anyway. Whatever. Just move the boards, board mover. Sure, jackass. Hear that? They're down. Now choose which Pokemon you'll battle with. Well, let me tell you. There are 3 wonderful Pokemon here. And they're all from different generations, I think. Isn't that right? Totodile, that was Gen 2. Tepig, wasn't that like within like the last 1 or 2 generations or something like that? One of the more recent starters. And Chikorita, wasn't that somewhere around like the Gen 4, 5-ish esque sort of thing? But when I played Pokemon Silver back in the day, Totodile was my original pick, if I recall correctly. Well, BlueSwim, blue, and it's a water type. I think it's a perfect fit. Yeah, I do. Let's rock, little dude. All right, I know all this is a lot, but enjoy your first ever Pokemon battle here in Lumio City. How much longer are you going to drag your feet? All that waiting drained my momentum. Time to get back into gear. I mean, maybe it's just me, but unless they're like the, some of your friends in the party or whatever, in the future party that you'll end up with, I'm assuming, then, they don't really look like the antagonists. Even if they're acting like it so far. Probably like one of those first episode things where, the friends start off as rivals, then they become the actual main characters or part of the main team or whatever. No way am I going to get beat by a Pokemon first-timer. Real quick, I'll tell you the very basics of Pokemon battles. You've got to order your new buddy Totodile to use its moves to attack the other Pokemon. If the opposing Pokemon's HP, hit points, fall to 0, you win. You're going down. Pancham gave us a shot at revenge, and we won't miss. Cold reading game dialogue is not the easiest thing in the world, let me tell you. And I mean, I've done voice work before. Not a ton, but I have done it. Takes a little bit of time to kind of get like all the pronunciations and whatnot sorted out. I respect that spirit, but you're gonna have egg on your face for real if you lose to a newbie. Hey, focus up, Tawny. You're dealing with me. Oh, I know. Hope you'll put up a little more of a fight than you did last time. Damn, she is feisty. She is feisty. I know it's your first match, but you can do this. Have faith in your Pokemon's strength. You can always use moves that lower your opponent's defense, too. When is Pokemon going to get to the point where they increase the number of moves per Pokemon? I mean, we've been at like 4 moves each for, 20-something years now? Almost 30? That's good advice. Too bad I'll beat you before you can use it. Andy the Backpacker. Andy the Backpacker sent out Pancham. That time I got the name right. Okay, Totodile. Hold CL to focus on the opposing Pokemon you want to target. Then use A or other buttons to order your Pokemon to use moves. Once the opposing trainer's Pokemon have had their HP reduced to 0, you win. Okay, leer at it. Now tackle. The way the moves kind of recharge reminds me of that Oh god. What was the name of that? There was a cute little Pokemon game where everything was kind of almost looked like it was like Minecraft meets Pokemon, like a free-to-play game. And the moves in that had cooldown timers kind of like that too. You really held your own, but this was supposed to make us feel better, not you. We lost. And to a newbie at that. I'm more disappointed in myself than in Pancham. Please tell me you won, Andre. Nope. Can't believe I thought I'd score a next day comeback. My Pokemon and I are so let down. This is why you and I get along so well. We even lose together. Misery loves company, I guess. Well, it was good to get some practice. Come battle us again sometime. No way. We're not dealing with you again. Not even if we meet during the Royale. Probably a smart move. You can have your bag back. Pancham says sorry. Now, au revoir. Yeah, I think I actually got that one right. Spark. I took French when I was in elementary school. Not much of it really stuck, though. You retrieved your travel bag. Main mission 1, get your travel bag back complete. Come on. Want a fist bump? Yeah, a fist bump. Put them knuckles out. I like her attitude. That's huge. Winning your first battle? You and your new buddy must have been meant to meet. Why don't you keep Totodile as your partner? Something tells me you two are going to be great together. Thanks so much. Here, have Totodile's Pokeball too. We keep Pokemon in these to bring them around with us. Toto. Totodile looks as happy as you are. I love that face. And that waddle. Oh, I love it. It's charming. I like it. I'm liking it. Still needs voice acting, in my opinion. But honestly, this is, shaping up to be pretty good so far. Yeah, the visuals aren't necessarily perfect, but, on Switch 2, it runs at 60 frames per second. I believe it's a locked 30 on Switch 1. And the textures look a little fuzzier on Switch 1 as well. But if you get the Switch 2 version, both versions are on one cartridge. So you can toss that in your Switch 1 and play that version. Or you can toss it in the Switch 2 if you have that, or if you don't have a Switch 2 yet. I have no idea about how save files work, if you can import your Switch 1 save into Switch 2, or if they're just basically treated as the same, or what. I know they do that with, oh god, what is it? Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I think? Don't worry, Blue. You're gonna love being a Pokemon trainer. Well, I've got about 3 decades of Pokemon training, so yeah. That's a known commodity. Battle Zone activated. So what do we have here? Oh no, we chatted too long. It's night already. And here we are in a battle zone. Rotten luck. We don't have time for a full explanation right now, but here's the gist. Battle zones are intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you to a battle on the spot. But I know a safe place we can go. We have these two Pokemon. We'll have these two Pokemon take care of your bag. Chikorita and Tepig, you got this. Tepig? Like tepid, but it's a pig? Okay. You got this. Chico! Snurt! I love that snurt. That's so neat. How can they carry it? They don't have, like, opposable thumbs. They'll be fine. Other Pokemon will leave them alone. Plus, those two can climb fences and get into places where people can't follow them. Unfortunately, that won't work for us. So we gotta get out of this battle zone. Follow me. So it's a Pokemon Battle Royal? We're almost there. Uh-oh. What have we got here? A pair of Battle Zone loiterers. You must be after a Pokemon battle. So square up and give me your best shot. No, wait, my friend here isn't part of... I don't believe anyone asked you. She's rude. Sounds like you gotta beat her. Don't worry, you and your partner can win this. Damn right. The points I learned from trouncing you will propel me up the ranks. You are challenged by Bridget, the waitress. Bridget, the waitress, sent out Cleffa? Is that like a... Oh yeah, that's the pre-evolved... Okay, water gun. I like the ZA, or the Pokemon Legends style approach to the Pokemon battles. Okay. No, now Bridget sent out another. Funnelby? Okay, oh, victory! Victory number 2! Another night spent battling in the ZA Royale with no points to show for it. Sorry, Bridget. Wait a second. Are you not competing in the Royale? I tried to tell you! Ugh. I wasted precious night time on the most useless opponent in the battle zone. Ha! Useless? I kicked your ass, though! Okay, wow, Blue, you're something. Thank you. You and Totodile have some serious teamwork going. Anyway, that was a good lesson in how intense battle zones can be. So here's my advice as your kind new friend who loves helping people. Let's get the heck out of here before someone else comes after us looking to battle. Okay, Tawny, lead the way. I have a feeling you're going to lead me straight to the hotel that you wanted me to do a commercial for. Or not. Well, now. Trying to get the hotel guest to safety. Too bad for your guest. Once you step into a battle zone, you're a target like whatever, like everyone else. If that's how you want to play it, then take me on. Kuryu? Okay. Well, we have an unusual looking Pokemon. But it's cute. A Floette with a black flower, huh? You don't see that every day. Seriously, they need voice acting in this. Uh-oh. Oh, geez. Okay, so that was a hell of a lot more powerful than I was expecting. Maybe you should save that Light of Ruin move for when it really counts, huh? Blue, let me introduce you to Floette. She's a very special Pokemon. She's apparently 3,000 years old. And thanks to Floette, those troublemakers cleared off. Let's hurry to our safe spot. Hotel Z. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Yes, let's get the fuck out of here. You can relax now. We're out of the battle zone. Hotel Z's just through here. Okay. I guess this way? Welcome to our humble establishment, Hotel Z. We pride ourselves in offering the most tranquil, relaxing stays around. Sounds perfect. I need tranquil. Let's see. To all the guests that we don't have. Oh no. Come on in. Oh, hey, there's a ladder over here. Let's see if we can use that yet. Guess not. It loads quick. No complaints on the loading time. Everything seems to be working pretty fucking well. Oh my god, he's huge. So the two of you got my bag here safely? Looks like it. Good work, you two. So this is the owner of the travel bag sitting over there. And what the heck is that? It's a Puyo Puyo! This is Blue. He stepped off the train at Gare de Lumios and right into a world of trouble. But he battled his way out, clicked with my Totodile perfectly. So I entrusted him with Totodile as a partner. A wise decision. People in Pokemon meet when fate dictates it should be so. Yeah, it felt like they were meant to be a team. But then night fell and we got caught up in the ZA Royale stuff. So I brought him here. I see. I was concerned when a bag arrived with no owner. That is why I sent Floette out to seek you. It seems my worries were unfounded. Just how tall is this dude? He's like 10 feet. I know Omos in WWE is like, what, 7'4" or something like that? And even he'd be like shoulder length to this guy. Even with him hunched over like that. No, I'm glad you did. Floette saved our skins with her Light of Ruin. It's a heck of a move. You're so wise, AZ? As? I can almost believe you really are 3,000 years old, like you always say. Blue. I believe you have been led here because this is where you are meant to be. And also, we need... we need your money. I am Az. And as the owner of Hotel Z, I welcome you. Azarath Metrion Zinthos. Pray, allow me a few words. I hope you'll indulge me as your host. Tawny entrusting you with Totodile makes you its keeper, a Pokemon trainer. So hear me now, Blue. For Pokemon are truly wondrous creatures. Every Pokemon possesses great power of its own. And it will wield that power for a Pokemon trainer it has placed its faith in. I urge you to treasure your Pokemon. You know, and the same goes for pets. Treasure your pets. Give them pets and belly rubs and chin scratches and all that good shit. And never betray that faith. Also, wise advice. That is all I wished to say. Room 202 is yours to use. You obtain the key to room 202. But how am I supposed to pay for the hotel? You can take the elevator to the second floor. Rest up for tonight, then come meet me down here in the lobby tomorrow morning. Goo-doo! Goo-doo! Lumiose has been kind today. What auspicious new meetings she has brought us. Time to hit the hay, don't you think? Meet me here in the lobby tomorrow morning. It's a well-worn elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? Second floor. Let's see. 203, 202, and 201. Can we enter any of them? Nope. Nope. Also, nope. Okay. Nice room. Lie down on your bed and get a good night's sleep at last. Maybe this is just a personal pet peeve of mine, but it always irks me when they have like chairs and like environments like this, and you can't use them. You can't interact with them. You can't sit down. They're just there to essentially just be an object in your way. Hey, sorry, I know I said you should sleep, but can we talk for a sec? Begging your pardon, dear guest. I neglected to show you our hotel's true gem, a stunning panorama. That means, come on, you gotta see the roof. I like the writing in this. It's good, I'm enjoying it. Still wish it was voice acted, though. Bit late now, but welcome to Lumio City. It's got its weird parts, but it's a good place. I like it here. I think all place has their weird parts, but you can find a lot of good no matter where you are. Some areas it's a little harder to find than others, but it's out. Listen, I owe Az big time for all the help he's given me since I got here. I want to do right by him in return. Not to put you on the spot, but think you could give me a hand? Sure, I owe him too. Thanks, that means a lot. I think I missed the timing on that. I was going to use that as my screenshot for the video on YouTube. I'd have to screen cap that one through my software. A boy accompanied by a Zigard cell? Zigard cell? I've never... Was he also brought here because Lumios requires him? The next day, your alarm is going off. A new life in Lumio City. Main mission 3. This travel bag sure seems to have set you off on a path towards adventure here in Lumios. Okay, can't interact with anything. Nice view out the window. Hi-ho, it's off to the lobby we go. Kururu. I keep getting reminded of, what was it? Kururu from, Sergeant Frog. God, that show was good. That was another, Kyoto Animation series, wasn't it? Seems like the base requirement for me to love an anime, like, or at the very least, get off to a very good start towards loving an anime, is having it done by Kyoto Animation. God, they're the best. I was heartbroken when they went through that that horrific fire attack. That arson, that just fractured my soul, dude. I love their work so much. Anyways, morning. Yesterday was pretty hectic, huh? Your bag gets stolen, then you get dragged into the ZA Royale. It must have been a lot to handle. Tell me about this ZA Royale. The ZA Royale is a big Pokemon battle tournament that's taking Lumiose by storm. I'm competing in it too, actually. Oops, and I just smacked my camera. What made you want to join? I'm trying to become the strongest trainer around so I can help protect Lumiose. This is actually what I wanted your help with. Remember our talk last night on the roof? I know this is sudden, but can you join the ZA Royale too, Blue? Come again? Your Rotom phone is buzzing. You've received a message. Dear Blue, you are invited to join the ZA Royale, a battle tournament to determine the greatest Pokemon trainers in Lumiose City. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it is in our power to fulfill. If you want to take part, please open the attached file to install the ZA Royale app on your device. We eagerly await your enrollment. Sincerely, the ZA Royale staff. Was that your invite? Great timing. I figured they'd invite you, since you held your own when you weren't even signed up. They want you to join because they figure you'll liven up the competition. I also got that message out of the blue after I did some battling here in Lumiose. Lumiose is wild. The bigwigs around here really want to find a crop of strong trainers. Let me see your Rotom phone for a sec, and I'll set up the app for you. I can put in my contact info while I'm at it. There's the install button. Voila! Installing. The ZA Royale app successfully installed. Okay, the app's ready, but are you? I can't force you, but I'm kind of begging here. Please join me and the rest of the Team MZ to try and win the ZA Royale. You've got the makings of a really good trainer, and I'd love if you could use your skills to help me, to help all of Lumiose, really. Well, this is a lot all at once. I know I'm coming on strong, but that's because it's so important. Please. You've got the makings of a really good trainer, and I'd love if you could use your skills to help me. To help all of Lumiose, really. Well, she hit me with the hard sell, and I'm basically in a dialogue loop, so alright, I'll do it. Seriously? Oh, I'm so relieved I could almost cry. Please, no crying. I'm not good around the waterworks. Thank you, this means a ton. Welcome to Team MZ. I can't wait to see what you'll do. Let's get you all signed up in the ZA app. And we gotta make sure you've got the Team MZ look in your profile pic. Here you go, your official Team MZ gear. Proof that you're one of us. You received a Team MZ jacket. You received a satchel. No way you can battle carrying your huge travel bag, right? This satchel won't get in your way. Well, what are you waiting for? Try it on along with the jacket. It's a good look. I like it. Let's take a pic for your profile. I'll send it over so you can finish signing up. You have now officially entered the ZA Royale. This app is for... the ZA Royale app. This app is for trainers taking part in the ZA Royale. It lets you check key stats about your current standing, including your rank and how many points you have. Whenever an opponent has been decided for your next promotion match, this app will show you who you will be facing. Okay. Very good. There you go, all set, like it shows. You start out at rank Z. Oh god. So that's where the Z to A part comes in. You start off at rank Z and you're trying to work your way up to an A rank. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get that done in an hour. And your goal is to climb from the bottom all the way to rank A at the top. How nice it is to see so much energy so early in the day. I could not help overhearing. It puts my mind at ease to know that you will join the ZA Royale, Blue. Lumiose bustles today with Pokemon and people, but beneath the surface lurks a terrible grief. I hope you will claim victory in the ZA Royale, so we might free Lumiose at last. To that end, you should explore the city day and night. Get to know her Pokemon and her people. Such bonds will be sure to help you. Cute-a-doo! Don't worry, I'll teach you everything you need. First of all, a Pokemon trainer is what we call someone who battles with Pokemon. And the number one thing a trainer in Lumiose should know is how to roll. How to roll? Well, when a wild Pokemon's attacking you, you gotta dodge it. Here, I'll show you. Good. So that's how you roll out of the way of a move. Tawny, could you turn it down like 2 notches? Can't you shush him, Az? Yell at him a little? It would be unseemly for me to shout and scold, especially since I have been enjoying their antics. Tawny is teaching Team MZ's new member an important lesson. New member? Weren't you just complaining about me being loud, Lita? Fair. Sorry. Is this the new member? Yup, meet Blue. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm Lita. I'm a dancer, and I came to Lumiose chasing my dreams of going pro. Plus, my big brother... You can tell the whole story later, the whole long story later, okay? Right now, I've got to get our newbie up to speed. Okay, Blue. Next up after rolling is Pokemon battling. Meet me out in front of Hotel Z. Press B to dash. There's no need to hold the button down. You will continue to dash as long as you keep moving. That's convenient. Press Y to dive and roll. Doing so will let you dodge the attacks of aggressive Pokemon and avoid taking damage. Ready for a Pokemon battle with me? You're on. Good. In the ZA Royale, how well you battle is everything, so let's see how you do. You are challenged by Tawny of Team MZ. Oh, it's Tepig versus Totodile. Okay, now let me see here. And down it goes. I didn't think you'd knock out Tepig, but we're not done just yet. Every Pokemon has at least one type. There are 18 types in total. Chikorita is grass type, Tepig is a fire type, and Totodile is a water type. When a Pokemon is hit by an attack, the damage calculation takes into account that Pokemon's type and the move's type. Super effective attacks deal more damage, while not very effective attacks deal less. Tanya Team MZ sends out Chikorita. And Water Gun is not very effective on Chikorita. Does have the stronger type. Hang in there, Totodile. Just a little more. That'll do it. And there goes the battle! You're even better than I thought you'd be. Aren't you glad I'm on Team MZ? That match taught me one thing for sure. You're going to make an amazing trainer. I think Lumios's future will be a lot more secure with you in it. Lumios's future? Yeah, we'll talk more about it later. Before that, we gotta get you ready to take part in the ZA Royale. The more Pokemon you've got, the better your odds of winning. So we gotta get you to a wild zone to catch some Pokemon. But there's somewhere else we need to go first. A Pokemon Center. Their oasis of calm for weary trainers? Okay. I've never seen the plural for oasis before. I'm sitting there thinking, now, am I reading that right? Your Rotom Phone's map will tell you where the Pokemon Centers are located. Okay. The map shows you the names of areas and information about various facilities around Lumiose. It also has a handy guidance feature that can help you find your next destination. Check the map anytime when you're out exploring the city by pressing plus. From your map, press X to open your mission list, and then L and R to switch between two tabs and check the details of the missions you currently have. If you have multiple missions ongoing, you can also change which one you want guidance enabled for. If you ever get lost, you can always come back here to reorient yourself. Now let's move, shall we? The goals you try to achieve as part of Team MZ are referred to as main missions. When you're feeling lost or unsure about what to do next, check the guidance provided in your mission list to help you find your way. Uh-oh, where did these rocks come from? Well, this sucks. What do you think is the deal here, Blue? Pack of wild street boulders? However they got here, they're definitely boulders. Did a wild Pokemon use a move around here? Probably. As if we're not short on customers already. We won't see any business at all with these here. Oh well, I know a special route we can use as a detour. Follow me. Nope, that's not it. That is also not it, but let's see what the deal is with this ladder. Now it's got some crystals on it or something? Hey, focus. Follow me. Okay. Where the hell did you go? There we go. Nice weather up here, huh? We just gotta drop down over there and we'll be near the Pokemon Center. Whee! You'd think they put like another ladder somewhere around there as opposed to putting you in a position and nearly twisting your ankle or something. Obviously, that's sort of a one-way route, so we'll get back to the hotel another way. But now you've gotten a glimpse of the city's back ways. Anyway, detour complete. I'll show you the rest of the way to the Pokemon Center. Well, that's easy enough. Try talking to the lady at the counter. Hello? It's nice to meet you. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. And being an introvert sucks. Enchante, is this your first visit to a Pokemon Center in the city? If you bring us your injured Pokemon, we'll heal them. No charge. We sell items, too. Also, might I recommend you install the Pokedex app on your phone. There's a promotion underway right now. If you catch 5 Pokemon species and register them in your Pokedex, there's a prize in it for you. Allures, how about it? Ready to install the Pokedex app? I'm ready. You've got the Pokedex app installed on your Rotom phone. Try bringing out your new buddy for a sec. Registering Pokemon. Totodile's data has been added to the Pokedex. Having this app on your smartphone allows you to build up a record of Pokemon that you've encountered in Lumio City. Data will be registered whenever you obtain a Pokemon, such as by catching it, via evolution, or by receiving it from another trainer. So I got one. Okay, let's see. Habitat under investigation. So apparently, hopefully you can get all 3 of the starters without too much trouble. You dove right in using your new Pokédex app. Thank you very much. Once you catch 5 different species of Pokemon and register them in your Pokédex, please report your success to the Pokemon Research Lab. Nice of them to offer a prize. Let's head to that wild zone and start catching some Pokemon. Oh, what's this? I found a Pokeball. And a potion. Wherever you see that green light, it's marking the boundaries of a wild zone. There are areas where you can battle and catch the city's wild Pokemon. We keep getting more wild Pokemon in Lumiose, so wild zones were set up for them to hang out in. The different wild zones have different Pokemon living in them. Now let's catch some Pokemon. You'll feel better with a bigger team. Wild zones are sectioned off areas in Lumiose City where wild Pokemon can live in conditions similar to their natural habitats. If you go into one, you may be attacked by aggressive Pokemon, but you'll have plenty of chances to catch Pokemon as well. Find wild zones by pressing plus on your map. Into the wild zone we go. Don't forget, if a wild Pokemon comes at you, be ready to roll and dodge its moves. More boulders. Oh, and I know that Pokemon type. See that little Pokemon that popped out from behind that taxi? That's a Fletchling. You should try and catch it. I thought it was Fletch something or other. I couldn't remember exactly what it was. It's pretty relaxed, so it won't run away unless you attack it. Perfect for catching practice. If you want to catch a wild Pokemon, you'll need to throw a Pokeball. First, use ZL to focus on your target. Then you can press and hold ZR to aim a Pokeball. When you're ready to throw, let go of ZR to let your Pokeball fly. If the ball hits a wild Pokemon, it may result in a successful catch. If you have a Pokeball ready but want to cancel your throw, press B. Some Pokeballs. When you use ZL to focus on a wild Pokemon, you can see details like its name, its level, and how easy it will be to catch. The more arrow symbols you see next to a Pokemon, the better your chance of catching it. Okay, let's see what you got. Okay, now, there's one thing I wanted to check out. Let's see. I wasn't sure if there was an option for, like, just holding down the, or just tapping ZL rather than holding it to keep your focus. And got it. Nope. So close. Like you saw, hitting a Pokemon with a Pokeball doesn't guarantee you'll catch it. Don't worry. One more good doink with a Pokeball and you'll get it. Congrats, you caught a Fletchling. When you catch a Pokemon, when a Pokemon you catch will join your team and battle alongside you. Gathering more Pokemon to battle with will help make you a better trainer. Next, let's see if you can handle a stronger Pokemon. That Pokemon's called Bunnelby. course, we already knew that one. It's more aggressive, so if it spots you, it'll attack. It's okay. All you gotta do is have your trusty Pokemon attack the wild one and lower its HP. The more you lower your target's HP, the better your chance of a successful catch. In fact, if you defeat the target in battle, you'll have a brief catch window, a moment where Pokemon become far easier to catch. Act fast. If you keep pelting the same Pokemon with Pokeballs, you may anger it. When it's angry, it can't be caught. Pokeballs will bounce right off, and you'll have to wait until it calms down before you try again. You need to bring out your partner Pokemon so you can catch this wild Bunnelby. If a wild Pokemon attacks you, press left or right on the D-pad to choose a Pokemon from your priority, then press up to send them out to fight back. To call your Pokemon back to its Pokeball, press down. Okay, so that's pretty easy to keep track of. But be careful, if you don't have a Pokemon out, wild Pokemon will attack you directly. If you take too many hits, you'll black out. Oh, got it. That right there is how you catch a wild Pokemon. One more thing, crouching helps when you want to sneak up and catch Pokemon. It's harder for Pokemon to spot you if you're crouched and hiding in tall grass or something. Click in the L stick to crouch. You can hide behind objects, making it harder to spot, or making you harder to spot. Crouching in patches of tall grass will also hide your presence even better. If you're itching to throw some more Pokeballs, huh? Here you go. Another 10 Pokeballs. If you need more, you can buy some at the Pokemon Center. You just need 5 Pokemon species to get that prize, right? Let's catch them and head to that research lab. Got it! Scatterbug. Okay. Oh, a Weedle. Got Weedle. Water gun. Okay, that's it. We're giving away 1 Lumiose Gallet on the house for new customers. Interesting. Okay. You. Reap what you sow. Oh dear. Got it. I think that's about it for the different types of Pokemon in this section. Yep, got all of them. Another Pokeball. And I'm guessing this is the research lab. Did you already catch 5 species of Pokemon? Yep. You did. Nice. Now just go on in the lab and claim that prize. I've got an errand to run, so I'll catch up with you after. I'll get in touch if anything comes up. Welcome to the Pokemon Research Lab. I presume you're here about the Pokedex registration prize? You've completed the 5 Pokemon challenge. Well done. Head on up to the 3rd floor. Our acting director will give you your prize, as promised. Floor 3. That short-sighted nitwit! That stupid mayor's poured even more money into this ridiculous urban redevelopment plan. Sure, great, more Pokemon, love it. But you can't just throw them in a wild zone and call it a day. No, you've got to have scientists survey and study these things to figure out what's safe. But who can keep up with all the work when they keep adding wild zones every time I turn around? Oh, she seems friendly. Oh. Looks like we have a visitor. You here on your lonesome? Oh, that's cold. Your Pokemon don't even count for anything? Oh, that's a good point. That's a valid point. I'm the acting director here. Call me Mabel. And if you came all this way to see me, then I guess you must be here about the prize. Yep, of course that's why. So let's see what you've managed to accomplish. So far, you've caught... Ooh, 6 whole Pokemon species. Look at that. I've been hoping someone like you would turn up. Oh, you want to know, do you? Then I'll explain the whole mess. See, for whatever reason, we've been seeing this influx of wild Pokemon within Lumio City lately. That's what led to the construction of all these wild zones, so they can safely live safely in the city. But I can't keep up with all the work. I couldn't even tell you what species are on the rise lately. But now you've shown up. You had what it takes to complete our challenge, because you're clearly curious about Pokemon. You're just the type we need to help us with our survey work. Oh no, I'm having a feeling the prize is you get a job. And you will help, right? Yes? So kind of you. Somehow I just knew you'd agree. Since I'm Mabel, we call this Mabel's Research. And starting now, I'll be sending you all kinds of research requests. Understood? Good. You will receive requests from Mabel to help her with her research. As you complete her tasks, your research level will go up, and you'll also receive valuable rewards, such as TMs, so keep an eye out for new tasks as they are continually added. In fact, I've already got some things I want you to check out for me. I'll send you the details. You received new research requests from Mabel. Now that we're working together and all, I guess I can tell you I made up this whole promotion thing to trick folks into doing my research work. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. Son of a bitch. Doing the work earns you research points. So look at that. You've already got some. In fact, you've earned enough to go from a level 1 researcher to level 2. It's a red letter day. As a reward for increasing your research level, you get an amazing prize after all. Press X to open the menu, then check out Mabel's research to claim your rewards from me. Okay, open the menu. Rewards list, Rock Smash. You earned yourself a TM for Rock Smash for reaching research level 2. There we go. The user attacks with a punch. This may also lower the target's defense. Your reward for reaching the next level will be a TM for Mudshot. It's a ground-type special move that lets you douse opponents in mud so they'll move slower. Sounds handy? Gee, Rock Smash. I wonder if I need to, like, smash the rocks in front of the hotel. Complete more tasks for me, and you can keep raising your research level, earning yourself even more lovely prizes. My research advances, you learn more about Pokemon, and we both come out winners. And that TM I just gave you, you can use it to instantly teach a Pokemon the move that's on it. TMs can be used over and over on as many Pokemon as you like, too. See how nice I am? Though not every Pokemon can learn every move out there, naturally. Anyway, good luck. Get out there and learn all about our new Pokemon neighbors for me. We'll take a peek in the laboratory. Came up with some new research you can do for me. Check the list. Oh, a great ball. There are male Pokemon, female Pokemon, and even Pokemon with unknown genders. Some Pokemon have different appearance depending on their gender. I'd love to dig deeper into how urban living could affect Pokemon. To become good friends with Pokemon, it's best to be with them all the time. You know, who needs personal space? This machine used to show records of research conducted by individual trainers. These days, our lab is using it to aid in surveying wild zones. Okay. Back down to the lobby. Out the door. A jacket with Team MZ's logo. Would you happen to be blue? That's me. So you're the new member who Tawny is so pleased to have aboard. I recognized you by the jacket. I'm the one who embroidered that logo on it. My name's Naveen. I'm another member of Team MZ, so we're teammates, I suppose. I see you had business in the lab, helping out with Mabel's research. I'm surprised she found anyone willing to help, but I suppose it's not a bad deal for you. After all, you'll fare better in the ZA Royale if you have your Pokemon learn a wide variety of moves. The TMs you earn as rewards for helping with Mabel's research will come in handy for that. Now, about your outfit. It needs something. What do you think of this hat? You received a striped trilby? a fedora? Not exactly the hat I was expecting. No thanks necessary, it wasn't my size. Oh, and if the jacket's not your style, feel free to change into something else anytime. You can change your outfit and looks by pressing the minus button while on the main menu. If you buy new clothes and accessories at the boutiques, you'll be able to switch up your style in more and more ways. Have fun finding a look that's all your own. Anyway, I've got to go. See you later. The first TM you got from Mabel was the one for Rock Smash, right? You ought to teach that move to Bunnelby so it can break through those boulders lying around. TMs allow you to teach moves to your Pokemon. They can be used however many times you like. Each Pokemon species is able to learn a different selection of moves. Once you've had enough boulder smashing, come back to Hotel Z. Okay, so let's whoop. In the menu, satchel, Rock Smash, use item, and we will teach it to Bunnelby. And let's see, we'll save our progress. And let's bring Bunnelby out. And Rock Smash. Gotta revive. Okay, we'll enter the Wild Zone. Come on. A little bit more. Very good. Oh, and all your Pokemon level up when you are in battle. Very good. That outfit kind of reminds me of, like, Vegeta's outfit from Dragon Ball Z. One more boulder that needs to get smashed. And we're golden. Alright. Now, let's see. Snag whatever this is. An antidote. And a pretty feather. Okay. Hey friend, ever wondered where your Pokeballs go when you missed your throw at a wild Pokemon? Well, wonder no more. I collect them. So now we have established that whenever you've lost some of your Pokeballs, you come find me. I've got you covered. Oh, very nice. Bonjour and welcome to the Pokemon Center. How can we be of service? I'd like to heal my Pokemon. Totodile and the rest of your team should be all better now. Anything else we can help you with? Let's see what items they have. Ball. Super Potion. He's gonna buy one of those. Have it handy. Fire Awakening. Ice Heal. Burn Heal. Paralyze Heal I already have. Okay, I got at least one of everything. Well, peeps, I think I am going to call it quits here. I'm still a little worn out from my migraine, and I'm starting to get a little hungry. Food helps. Food definitely helps when you've had one of those. But I'd like to thank you all for hanging out, and hopefully you enjoyed the launch day stream for Pokemon Legends ZA. I am very pleased with what I've seen of it so far. You know, obviously the graphics aren't like the most stunning things we've ever seen in the world, but the writing seems to be good. I wish it was voice acted. Gameplay seems to be really compelling. I'm looking forward to spending more time with it. And yeah, so far so good. And maybe I can stream that a little bit more in the next couple of days. But this has been BlueSwim. You can check me out on social media at blueswim.bsky.social, on Bluesky, or on Twitter. You can find me at FOMO's a Mofo, where I post on occasion. I'm not on Twitter as much as I used to be. You can also check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/FomosAMofo. You can also look at my Patreon page. It is free. Membership is free. At patreon.com/BlueSwim. Gonna be doing a redesign on that when I have a little bit more time. I've just been swamped lately. I've had so much going on. I barely had time to stream, much less do anything else I've been meaning to. But you can also be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. Those 3 little clicks can go a long way for my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. And if you're watching this on mobile, apparently there's something called hype. You can select an option to hype the video up to 3 times. I think it's in like the little box where you can find like the comments and stuff like that, like the little movable box right below the video, or the description for it, or something like that. I've heard that's another thing you need to do nowadays, but I've never tried it out for myself. But if you are watching on mobile and wouldn't mind hyping the video, that would be greatly appreciated as well. Well, this has been BlueSwim, and I will catch you on the next stream. Like I said, hopefully it will be in the not-too-distant future. Maybe over the weekend. We can do a little bit more of Pokemon Legends Z-A. And I will catch y'all then. Hope you have a great day, or a great evening, or afternoon, or whatever the hell it is. Take care, everyone.